Okay, there it goes.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Already, really. See the little number counter?
Yeah. Go.
Okay. So,
Talk or something.
oh, shut up. Okay, so this is Dave with Arc Airsoft. Really quick, we wanted to go over a new product that we're bringing to the airsoft market. It's called the Dead Bag. This is it right here. A lot of people have been curious. They've been asking, what is the Dead Bag? What does it do? And what's it for? Well, there's a couple of things. I mean, there was a time when people would come off of the airsoft field and just drop their magazines, and that was acceptable for safety. God, I look fat in this fucking video. Anyway, so...
Do you want to start
Yeah, I should start again, because I swore.
Okay, let's start over.
Alright. So, hey, this is Dave and Joel. We're from Arc Airsoft, and we're bringing a new product to the market. Really? To the market. I know. But to the market, not to the...
You can't wave to the people on YouTube?
Anyway, so we're bringing a new product to the market. It's a safety product, and the reason that we're doing that is we actually feel very, I guess, convicted about safety and making sure that our players are all right.
I personally have seen so many people do so many stupid things.
Okay, no, we don't say stupid things. It's not so nice. Because the stupid people get offended.
Some of the stuff that I've seen people do is just not smart. Right?
I know, but stupid people get offended when you call them stupid, so you can't call them stupid.
But they're so dumb they won't even know that we're talking about them.
They might actually know what they're talking about. They're always, they're always smart enough to know that you're talking about them, but too dumb to realize they don't need to be acting that way.
Trolls of the world unite. Go ahead and flag this video to crap if you feel like it. But
so
we've seen people. We've seen people do a lot of dumb stuff at the airsoft field. And what we want to do at ARC is minimize the chances that somebody's going to get hurt. Every time we go out and play, it's always the same. Minimize the potential for injury.
So what we've done is, with that being in mind, is a lot of guys will come off the airsoft field, and it's always been acceptable, and it's still acceptable on a lot of fields, to simply drop your magazine out of your weapon. The problem with that is that you've got BBs that will stay in the hop-up chamber. We all know it, we've all seen it, and we've all known that one special person that has fired his airsoft gun in a staging area and launched a BB out. So what we've done is we've developed the Dead Bag. And I know a lot of people hate barrel bags. They just don't look tactical enough when you're hanging out in the staging area and posing for pictures with your friends. But the purpose of this is not to look cool, but is to be safe. And so we've done that, but it's twofold. One, it is a barrel cover, and it does fit. It does fit over a suppressor.
You need to go lower.
Oh, yeah.
Can't see.
So it does go over a suppressor. And that's the important part too. I get a lot of this. Well, it doesn't go over my suppressor, and it sure does. It fits on. And where this is superior to, say, a cloth wrapped around your gun, or a glove or a sock, or those little orange caps that sometimes come with airsoft guns, is that this is actually held on with a bungee cord. Right now, that it's not coming out. Okay, there you go. A bungee cord. Now, the purpose of this is that if for some reason somebody were to forget to take off or to drop their magazine, this is going to fly off with a full auto burst. If they were to, I think I've heard of maybe this happening once or twice, a runaway gun, you could put a whole magazine of BBs into this thing. And I wouldn't recommend it, but you could put a whole magazine of BBs into this thing, and it's not going to come off your gun. And it, barring catastrophic failure, the seams aren't going to tear. This is a very heavy canvas. That's safety issue one. Issue two, and we've seen this on the field time and time again, is the overshooting of another player. Now, overshooting another player, that happens a lot of times when someone will try and stick their hand up, their gun up, or anything other than a dead
I've been
bag.
overshot. It sucks. Some guy shot me in the back like 20 times, and then I realized, well, it was dumb on my part because I didn't have my red rag up.
Sorry about that. I couldn't help myself.
That was you.
Maybe. So, anyway, and that's when we're going to
playing with you anymore.
That's when we're going to launch Operation Domestic Disturbance as soon as the video's over, and there's no evidence when you beat me senseless. So, the other issue, though, in all seriousness, is the overshooting problem, and I've seen it happen. You can't have a ref be everywhere at every time. I mean, if we've got 10 refs on the field, our field happens to be 1.5 miles long. 10 people can't cover that, and we do our best, and every field does. It doesn't matter where you go, is NorCal, SoCal, Maine, Florida, South Carolina. It doesn't matter. The refs just cannot cover everybody all the time. So one of the common misconceptions I hear from other players is, well, if I don't see his hands or I don't see a red rag, I'm going to shoot. Well, this is really, really long. I mean, that's the point of this. It's huge. So you can theoretically get this up from behind a bunker without really exposing yourself. If you do, it's going to be your knuckles. There's gloves for that. And you can wave it around.
I just want to throw in that. No, please let me. When we're at the field, I see this all the time at the field. When you lose your red rag or your barrel cover on the field, I have players that will bring in barrel covers all the time. And then I have to try and figure out whose barrel covers whose. And, oh, did you lose one? Okay, is this one yours? And if there's 5 of them out there, then I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to get your actual property back to you. But because we have this long tail on here, it makes it really easy for you to mark it as yours. You can write your team name on it, or you can write your own name, so that when God forbid you lose this thing, I can look at it and go, oh, look, hey, it's so-and-so's, let's just give it back to him, which is great for you, because then you don't lose money trying to buy another one.
Because you could write a pretty poem on it, too.
You could write a poem on it if you wanted to.
It's made sturdy, and I'm pulling on it. It's not coming out. It's made of a ripstop nylon. You can see the ripstop in it.
Right.
So these are great. And again, there's a couple of reasons that we use this. I mean, again, it's that dead rag, but there's other problems, too. When we do, say, a medic game, we will go out and say, hey, well, if you tie a dead rag onto somebody, that's their medic bandage. Well, can we borrow your bicep, honey? So what you can do is...
Ow! You just pinched my bingo wing.
So let's try the wrist. So what you can do is, you can be careful of the bingo wings, but what you can do is, you can get it around that wrist, and so now your dead rag or medic rag is on that wrist. So the other side of it is that when you're walking down field, a lot of times somebody will just put their red rag on their head or tuck it in their goggle strap. Wind kicks up, it blows away. This is actually really tight, and it looks silly. It really does. But if it's on your head towards the guys,
people are probably going to be laughing at you.
They're going to be laughing enough
they're not going to shoot you.
So it's, like I said, it's the dead bag. It's a combination barrel bag and dead rag, and that's where we came up with it. We're going to be carrying these things at ARC. Pretty much the only place that you can get them is ARC or through our website. But we do
for right now. In the future, they will be available at all major retailers.
We do plan on getting this out to a couple of retailers, or seeing if we can get companies to carry it with their guns or something of that sort, because we can screen print anything you want on it. In all honesty,
so
if you
tell
wanted
your favorite retailer that you saw this product, and perhaps they will go and carry it in stock for you guys for your team.
If you want your team logo on here,
that can be
we can print dead bag on the back, your team logo up front. And we can make that happen for you, too. So you guys all have these really cool dead bags, all personalized, all ready to go. If you're an event promoter and you want to have these out as swag, we do have bulk ordering, and you can put that on there as well. But the sales pitch isn't the important part. The important part really is that this is a safety device, and we highly recommend them. If you're not going to get this in particular, please at least get a barrel sock or barrel bag that is made of a sturdy nylon material or canvas material, and make sure you have your dead rag so you don't get overshot. So until next time, this is Dave, and she forgot. Yeah, there she goes. She remembered her name. And anyway, stay safe. We'll see you on the field, and we'll talk to you next time.